Hey guys, thanks for clicking on my video. I'm Vicky and this is part 2 of my favourite things for 2019. My part 1 was all the skincare that I had fallen in love with and found and purchased through 2019. So I will link that video down below in case you haven't seen it. This is going to be all of my sort of hair care, makeup and other bits and bobs, little bit of lifestyle, that kind of thing. So I'm tackling with sunshine today, guys. Oh my God, can you believe it? The UK has some sunshine. So anyway, we'll just see where that sun is taking us, but I hope you enjoy the video. So first I'm going to talk about some hair care because I have found some lovely products for my hair this year. First up, we're going to talk about shampoo. And I have mentioned this before because obviously it's been in a favourites video, and this is my shampoo bar from Lush. So I've repurchased another one to show you what it looks like when you buy it, but I wanted to show you what it looks like when it's in use. All right. The smell of this soap bar it blows my mind. I would stand in my bathroom and sniff this all day. This particular shampoo is called Honey I Washed My Hair. I don't know if you saw there, but that sort of slimy looking jelly formulation on the top there it must be all the oils and the scent of honey. It is what makes it special. When you massage this into your hair to wash your hair, oh my goodness, the scent, the lather, everything about it is perfection. It's sensual in the shower because the scent is divine, okay? I can't rave about it enough, honestly. I'm not making it up. So it comes in its little bag like they do in Lush, and this one is how it looks when you purchase it. That one there, when I purchased that one, it had some like little crusty bits on the top that looked like caramelized sugar almost. And I wondered if that was causing all the oils and what was making it so lovely. Now I've sort of worn down into the actual bar a little bit by usage. And this one didn't have it in, but I can see sort of a ring of that sort of slightly different color, browny beige there. Oh, it just smells gorgeous. If you ever get a chance to go into Lush, just go and sniff all their shampoo bars and particularly smell the one that says Honey I Washed My Hair, and it's very honey-fied. It's good for moisturization and dry hair, which is kind of why I get it all the time. I just love it. I can't rate it enough. This bar apparently was gonna potentially last about 3 months. I've still got a long lot of use left in that one, but I wanted to get a new one just to kind of show you how it looked like when you purchased it. And obviously I'm going to need a new one in the new year at some point, maybe late January, February time. So it probably does last a good 3 months depending on how often you wash your hair. So next are conditioners, and I've got 2 of these. The first one is this one from L'Oreal, and it's their Elvive. This one's the Dream Length. There are, I want to say, about 3 different types of conditioner in this particular range for different types of hair. I definitely know there's a colour one, which is a bit more ready in its colouring in the packaging, and I've tried that. This one is their Long Damaged Hair. So this one is particularly, you know, for strengthening and rebuilding of any fine and damaged hair. I haven't taken any notice of the long bit because damaged hair is damaged hair. It doesn't necessarily matter how long your hair is, but they're the Rapid Reviver, and that's what I love about them. So after you've washed your hair, you can literally put a hefty amount of conditioner in your palm of your hand, and then you just massage it all through your hair and leave it there for maybe 1 or 2 minutes, however long you've got in the shower. This will work, okay? And that's what I like about it. I have not got time to stand in the shower for 5 minutes and wait for a conditioner to start working. I need it to work within a minute or 2, and that's what I love about these Rapid Reviver range, because they actually work quickly. And the other conditioner I also love is the Garnier Ultimate Blends. Now this one's the hair food. This is the banana scent. Oh, again, it smells delicious, absolutely banana-y, obviously. And there's probably about 5 or 6 different smells, shall we say, in this particular range, but I went for the banana, and this one's kind of a bit of a 3-in-1. You can mask with it, you can condition, wash your obviously in the shower, very much like the other one, and you can also pop it on afterwards when your hair is drying, which is how I tend to use it. I do use it as a mask sometimes, probably not often enough. Sometimes masks make my hair go quite sort of fluffy and frizzy when it comes to the styling stage, so I don't mask often. Probably not as often as perhaps I should, but maybe once every 3 or 4 weeks I will put a mask on my hair and then go in the shower and wash my hair, and then put the conditioner in, step out of the shower, and then before I put it up in its little hair towel, I put a nice quantity of this through, so I use it as a leave-in conditioner. And it's so nice because the scent stays on your hair, it smells delicious, and it's just really good conditioner. So enjoying that. The next hair product I want to talk to you about is a hair dye. I dye my hair, I have roots come through every 6 to 8 weeks, so I have to dye my hair. Well, I want to dye my hair. And I've been using Garnier products for a very long time. I'm very happy with it. I just found in more recent times, over the last 6 months or so, I was going quite blonde, and my hair does lighten up. Every time I do dye it, it does lighten over the course of the 6 to 8 weeks. And I wanted something less blonde and a little bit more ashy toned. So I found this one from L'Oreal Provence range, Perference, something like that. Anyway, this name here. And it's the 9.1, and it's their Viking Light Ash Blonde. Is that right? Yeah, Viking Light Ash Blonde. And it just tones down the goldness. I know, as like I say, the course of the weeks go by, it will lessen in ashy tones and grow in golden tones, but I can't help that. I think maybe with more usage, when this kind of becomes the base colour, and then I'm using it when I do my roots as well, I think it will continue to stay more ashy. So I'm enjoying that. I like the fact that it does blend quite well as well. When your greys start coming through at the roots, it kind of blends easier because it's more of that ashy tone anyway in there. And I like it because in the packaging, you get, obviously you get your little mix to make up the colorant. So you put, this is the colorant, this is into the dye, and you mix it all together. You've got that, which is in every home hair dye kit. But what you also have is a little oil like that. So you break the top off and you pour that in as well. So that's going to be really good and nourishing for your hair. And then you also get one of these little high intense like shine conditioners. And this is a once a week treatment that you use in place of your other conditioners basically, and it adds a perfect amount of shine and leaves your hair really soft and glossy. So that's like a little additional conditioner, which I'm really enjoying. So I can't rave enough about this hair dye. I really like it. So next up, I've got a little bit of Bodycare, and I've got 2 moisturizing products for the body. The first one is this Garnier Body Repair, and it's anti-dryness restoring lotion. This is fab. This is for extra dry skin. So I've been using this since around the end of the summer, sort of August onwards. It's got a really pleasant scent. Yeah, it's just nice and comfortable on the skin, and it feels deliciously gorgeous when you massage it all into your body. It absorbs really quickly. It doesn't leave a greasy texture feel to your skin. You can get dressed, absolutely no problem. I just really, really like it. It says anti-tightness and anti-roughage, whatever that is, but it's got maple sap formula as well. So it's just really soft and nourishing to the skin. Like I say, it absorbs really well, and I don't get that sort of itchy feeling to my legs, which I do sometimes get down the bottom of my legs where I shave. Sometimes, however much moisturizer I use, I don't get the itch when I've been using this. So really enjoy it, and that's a blinking pot of 400ml, and I've been using that 4 months plus, and it's really lasting me a long time. The other one I want to mention, and I've only got a little miniature, I did buy this one in its miniature form for travel purposes, loved it so much that I have asked for a full-size one for Christmas. So I haven't quite got it because I am pre-filming this. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload it, so I thought I haven't really got it to show you, but I have repurchased. This is the Kiehl's, and it's their Nourishing Dry Body Oil. I found this probably 10 months ago or more. It is gorgeous. I've been using it so sparingly because it was probably the full size is about £35, and I kind of thought I'm enjoying the other body lotion. Do I really need to spend £35 on this oil? No, I don't. I will keep this and treasure it and use it for special occasions, and then I'll ask one from Santa. So that's what I've done, and I think Santa's getting me one, so that's all good. But this is definitely what it says. It's a dry oil, so there's none of that sort of greasy feeling left, and you can't get dressed because you didn't want to stain your clothes or anything like that. It's just a really nice formula. Kiehl's is an amazing brand. I use quite a lot of their products, so I really like this one, and I'm going to use a little drop for you. It's just a beautiful glowy body moisturizer, and I love it when you can put it all over your sort of décolletage, onto your shoulders, down onto your legs, perhaps down the front of your shin, when you just need a bit of glow. And it's going to be gorgeous in the summer when I can use it less sparingly because I'll have a big tub of it. And it's got that sort of typical Kiehl's kind of scent to it. It's not overly scented, so it's not going to mix with any perfumes or anything and disturb the scent there that you might be wearing. But it just leaves a really beautiful glow, and I'm so glad I found it because I've got a new one for Christmas. So next up I want to talk about a foundation. This was really hard actually because I wanted to keep it to one foundation for 2019, and I probably found 3 that I really love and still use, still love, but I was kind of like, which one am I reaching for on the daily that I know is going to work with whatever skin prep I've done underneath, any primer? And it was this one. This is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. This is a new release for 2019. It's got SPF 50. It's a bit of a take on the It Cosmetics CC cream, which I have as well, and I like, but I find it quite thick. It's not really like a CC cream. It's like a full-on foundation, quite full coverage, whereas this one actually is a lot of a lighter weight. It can be built up to be a higher coverage, but it doesn't go on full coverage, which I think the It Cosmetic one kind of does. This one's just so nice. Like I say, it's broad spectrum, SPF 50, it's anti-pollution. I use the shade Sesame, which is 116. It's just blendable with a brush. If you want a little bit of full coverage, I always go in with a brush. If my skin's looking pretty good, or it's just a weekend and I don't want a lot of coverage, I go in with my beauty sponge and it just blends out perfectly. It lasts all day, whether I use a primer or not. In fairness, there's not a lot of disturbance. It stays on the face. It's just a fail-safe, good all-round, like I say, light coverage and buildable. So I really love it. The other bit of makeup, I've got a little bit of makeup, not a lot, is the L'Oreal Glam Bronzer. Now this is a cushion bronzer, and I got this off of Amazon because you can't, it's really hard to open, you couldn't get it in store. So basically you've got your little lid, and then you open up that, you've got your little puffy sponge, but I don't tend to use that. I go in with a brush, and I think that only comes in one shade. I don't think there's a variation in shades. It doesn't give a shade name here at all. It just says that it's a fresh glow, and that's what it is. You basically pop it on like this and it all blends in so nicely. I was a little bit scared to use it because of it being a cushion bronzer and me splodging it on my face with a brush. I just thought it was going to be too heavy. But you go in with a lighter hand and you just build up, but you just build it in and blend it in so nicely on your skin, and it definitely gives a real fresh glow to your face. So this is a perfect bronzer. I still use other bronzers and I use powder bronzers, I've got no problem, but sometimes when I want that extra glow, this is the one I'll reach for. Okay, so now we're on to a bit of makeup, and I haven't got a lot actually because I love all my existing makeup. I haven't sort of repurchased a mascara that's blown my mind in 2019. My brow products are what I've been using for years. So for me personally, I haven't found anything in sort of that remit that needs to be spoken about in this video. But what I have been enjoying doing is playing around with lip color a little bit more. And I've been really enjoying sort of doing more of a contoured lip, which means taking any lip liners that are kind of your shade of lip, but maybe a tiniest bit darker, so you can create a bit of a contoured visual to your lips. And what I mean by that is, I have a lip liner here from Kiko. I also really like one I've got from NYX, but it's a tiny bit darker than my lips. So they do tend to be that sort of little bit of a brownier shade, sort of a deep rose brown. So literally I would go around the outside, you know, lip line your lips on the outer edge. So you're just giving your lip a little bit more of a fuller shape, not putting sort of going too dark on the outer lip, because then down the bottom here, because then when your lipstick wears off, this looks a bit heavy. Just sort of keep it mushed in and blended in, either with your finger or a little eyeshadow brush you can keep just for your lips, just to sort of blend it in. And then once I've done the lip liner, I will go in with, I have a matte brownie shade here. I will list all the colours for these lipsticks down in the description bar, okay? So that's my sort of matte brownie shade that I just go in on the edges of and around the top, but kind of leaving that middle bit here and the inner lip. So that's the shades I will start with, and then depending on what my colour palette is for my makeup and perhaps what I'm wearing, I either go in with a pinkier shade. This one is called Pink Brandy, and this one, so you just literally sort of, so difficult to do that without a mirror, like pop it in the middle bit of your lip and blend, basically blend with your finger, or like I say, a little brush, blot it with a bit of tissue, and it just gives a contoured effect. So you've got the two-tone, a little bit darker on the outside, and then that little pop in the middle. So if I don't want the pinkier tone, then I've got a matte kind of orangey shade. Don't be scared of the really bright colours, because you're literally just popping a little bit in the middle and mushing and blending it in. So although it stays in the middle, it's kind of blended with the brown. So it's not like you're putting a full on orange lip all over your lip. I just love those shades. They're just so fresh, and it's just, I love doing it. It takes a bit longer in the morning, you know what it's like. But if you like makeup, then you will take the time to do that because you like playing around with it. So before I go in with my very last product, I wanted to mention one thing that would be classed as lifestyle, okay? And I'll take a picture of it because I'm not about to wander all the way upstairs to show you, but it is a mattress topper. We've been wanting a mattress topper for months, probably more than a year, and we just talked ourselves out of it. Anyway, we went to Ikea and we bought a mattress topper, which is kind of like half a mattress again. I think they're called pillow toppers or pillow mattresses or something like that in America. And every time we've been to the States on holiday, their beds are so comfortable, and they've got like a mattress and they've got another sort of semi-duvet thing and then a pillow topper, and it's just like sleeping on a cloud. It's heaven. So we've always said, oh, let's get a mattress topper, and we never do. Anyway, we decided to, probably about 8 weeks ago, 2 months ago, something like that. We got it in Ikea, and it's like a memory foam mattress, and it's about this deep, and it sits on top of your mattress, and then you put your sort of mattress protector on top and your sheet, so it's all sort of secured nicely, and it's about this deep, like I say. And when it, because it's memory foam, when you get in it and you lie on it, it just sort of moves and mushes into your body, and it's heaven. I will insert a little picture on how it sits on top of the mattress here. So it was basically about £115, I think, because we've just got a double bed. We haven't got enough room. I would love a bigger bed, but we haven't, with alcoves and windows and chimney breasts in this house, we haven't got space for a bigger bed. So it's perfect. It's like sleeping on a cloud. And the best bit I like about it is when you wake up, when it's too early in the morning, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock and you're awake and you're lying there and you just feel at rest. You're not tossing and turning because you can't get comfortable. The only reason you're awake is because your mind is churning like it does, but you're comfortable and you're rested. And that's what I love about it. And then I do generally fall back to sleep. So it's definitely helped with sleep a little bit. So maybe if you are struggling a bit, take a look at your mattress, or if you don't want to buy a whole new mattress, get a mattress topper. There, so I know that was a little bit random, but I wanted to mention it because my bed is so comfortable and I even go to bed earlier just to get in it. So anyway, back to what we love, and I just wanted to mention this little, like a gel top coat from Maybelline, and its actual name is Super Stay 3D Gel Effect, and it is a top coat, and it makes your nail varnish stay put for many a day. If I just put a regular clear nail varnish on top of my nail varnish. It will stay for maybe 2 days. That's it, that's all. When I use this, by day 3 it's still looking pretty good, but then if I'm a bit like wanting to sort of have the longevity for maybe 5 days, I'll put another top coat on, and then that'll give it a new lease of life for another 2 or 3 days. So depending on your nail varnish, some nail varnishes, even the cheap ones, are actually really good, and some of the more expensive nail varnishes chip easier. But the longest time I've worn nail varnish and it still looked really nice is about 6 days with having this as a top coat. And when you're just doing your nails at home normally, then you're lucky to get 2 or 3 days out of it, to be fair. So this really helps, and it makes them feel so soft. Like if you've got any ridges in your nails or any anything on the nails that's just not smooth, and you know what it's like when you've got gel nails, they just feel so smooth and gorgeous and like they have been done in a salon, because they have. And you don't get that at home when you're just painting your nails normally. But when you put this on top, oh yes, you get that 3D effect in that it's just so thick and glossy and smooth, and they feel really strong. And I love it. And my nails kind of are trying to grow a little bit, so I want to look after them a little bit more and make my nail varnishes last longer. So I've been enjoying that. So there you go, guys. I wanted to keep it a little bit short and sweet. I've broken these 2019 favourites into 2 videos to help digest that. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Click that subscribe button if you want to be around for future videos. I'd like to thank all of my current subscribers for your support. I've had a few extras in 2019, so that's been really nice. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.